Hi, what's up, y'all? You got Dana here. Happy non-religious, non-denominational time of togetherness during the winter season. Yeah, that's politically correct, right? Anyway, this Charlie Clips and Young Il Bassel was epic on paper and would have been epic had it happened a year or so ago. I think Ill's still really rusty. Like, I think it's evident in watching the battle that he just needs to be back in the ring a little more. I feel like with this battle, it was a tester and getting his feet wet. I'm kind of glad that it was in front of a small crowd because the things that he was spitting in this battle left a lot to be desired. As usual, Clips was mediocre and did his 4-bar setups and his schemes that ain't really schemes all through the battle. Just to tell you who I thought won it just off rip, I gave it to Clips. 2-1, possibly 3-0. I kind of feel like that second he choked. I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that down in the comment section below. I just think that Clips' crowd control and just his charisma makes it. I don't know. Like, I keep telling people I don't think he's hard to beat, but for one reason or another, you know what I'm saying, he's not losing. So I can't be, you know what I'm saying, you can't hate on somebody who consistently wins, but at the same time, I almost feel like, I don't know, like, had Ill been like the Ill that battled, Rex or like other people, it wouldn't have happened the way that it happened. But anyway, let's get into these rounds. Some highlights from this battle for me was in Ill's first was the Speak from the Dead setup. I thought that was a great way to intro this battle. The petition for the peace, when I put a piece to his head, I thought that was dope. More butt than the first piece of bread. Like, really, my nigga? As a bar just in the mix, I felt like that was whack shit. I don't even know how that ended up being something that he spit, but whatever. Crackheads, heroin, here on out was the R&B scheme that he did. I've heard stuff like that before, but I did think that the ending punches, especially End of the Road and the Anywhere 112 punch, was cold. So I could appreciate that. And then I think the last thing that I really dug in that verse from Ill was the mom and pop corner store line. And like I said, just to be taking notes on his battle, that ain't much to be impressed by. Outside of that, he did have great wordplay, great lyricism. Like, he's a good rapper, just, you know what I'm saying? He's just a good rapper, period. Like, had these been bars on some song, they would have been dope. But for a battle, wasn't much there. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't much there. We get into Clips' first. That intro was terrible. Barely any bars. I think there was like one punch overall. Then he starts freestyling. Anyway, no hair, smackhead, predictable as hell. Naked in the Daylight, different quill, predictable as hell. The Cowboy Emmitt Smith line for me was I felt like that was predictable too as a scheme, and it was barely a scheme in my eyes. That pill scheme I've heard before. I thought it was cool that he kept going with it, but I don't know. The way that Clip schemes, to me, I don't consider that scheming, because when I think of scheming, I automatically think of double entendres, and I also think of, you know what I'm saying, making things connect to where it's not just associative wordplay, I guess. And yeah, that's another topic for another day. But if I had to give the round to anybody, I had to give it to Clips, because Clips just gave you more as far as punches, as far as like what people expect from a battle. He gave you more of those aspects. We get into round 2. Again, another round where Clips didn't have much. I thought the hypocrite line was dope. I thought the math line was met and predictable. I'm really tired of hearing about that shit. The Zoro Goro line was cool, but like he said in the battle, Mortal Kombat lines are pretty predictable, so it is what it is. I thought all bitch behind the bars was cold. I like that. The markdown price on his head, discount on it, kind of reminds me of a bar I've heard from DNA. The battle eludes me, but whatever. The White Castle different box, I was light. Again, another really disappointing round from Ill. We get into Clips' second. He had he mentioned the whole drug addict bullshit again, like he did in his first, which is, that's just filler if you ask me. That's just taking up space in the round. Piss behind them bars like a PO I thought was cold. Precious on her period, different Ill was just gross, my nigga. The schemes for Bad Boy and the band were meh. The Sig Lucy Smoke 'em, I thought that was cold. I did like the wordplay on that. I liked, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a scheme, all right? That's how a nigga schemes, okay? Then, you know, freestyling on us, really, bruh, whatever. The DMX on Crack was Help Me Shoot 'Em. Yeah, and then I think the last thing in that round that I really liked was the DMX on Crack thing. We get into Ill's 30 at Help Me Shoot 'Em from Kilometers Away, which was cold. Fit in a Bag was light as hell. That water scheme that he had was cold. I like the insert Don DeMarco. I thought that was funny. That was it in that round, honestly. And then we get into Clips' third. The Lunchable scheme was dope. The Cause of Death was dope. Clap and Roll Your Eyes like a Ratchet Conversation was whack shit that the crowd reacted to. And I'm so disappointed in you niggas. But I guess since it was performed well, it went over well. But I thought that was whack. That sounds like something 2 Chainz or Lil Wayne would spit. But whatever. And then the Hip Hop Couple scheme to me was meh. Overall, this battle was just meh. It left me, like I said, it's got me feeling like Sneaker Beast as an event was whack because John and Don and JC was pretty subpar as well. One thing that I gotta say is Ill is really, really rusty. And that is very apparent in this battle. He can still spit, he can still perform, but you gotta have more punches in there, bro. You have to have more elements in there than, you know, a couple light schemes and a couple light punches. And the multis and the wordplay ain't gonna get you nowhere if people are sitting there waiting to hear a punch or waiting to hear a haymaker. And he didn't have any haymakers in this battle like that at all. And that really bugged me also because I was just expecting, like, when you don't hear from somebody in a long time, you just go into the battle with this expectation that, oh, they're sitting on bars. But I'm starting to notice that, nah, these niggas don't be sitting on bars from the looks of it. Especially these top tier guys. And then I also can't get upset about performances when these guys take battles so often and it gets harder and harder to write material. I honestly feel like URL should really start investing in the new talent, really start nurturing them and developing them more, and putting the PG battles more to the forefront, putting more priority on them PG battles, developing new stars, because every performance from top tier, you know what I'm saying, like, people expect, you know what I'm saying, what they heard from somebody when they were hungry. So if that person isn't hungry anymore, they're getting their checks, you're just not going to get what you want from that battler. And I feel like that's usually the case with most of the people that we listen to these days. Let me know what your thoughts are on this battle down in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.